Everybody, thank you guys for tuning in for week 5 of Pick a Pack Yu-Gi-Oh! Just to reiterate what it is, every week, me and Blade Wolf, we go through the years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Starting from the 5Ds era, and we each pick 2 different sets from that given year. From those sets, we each get half of the box, or 12 packs, as if we were trading half of a box to each other, and we do limited series play from that. We open up our 12 packs from each of the sets, try to build our decks, and we try to best each other in a best 2 out of 3. We are currently on week 5, where we have just opened 12 packs of Return of the Duelist and a Galactic Overlord. So, Blade Wolf, how are you doing?
Doing okay. I think I might have been baited into trying things which are bad, but they're so different. I don't know how to judge them.
Oh no, I mean, always is the hype to be doing something different. I can definitely say I wish I stretched my wings just a little bit more, because, you know, it's always something to be on your toes about, try to fake out the opponent. We are now live with week 5 of Pick a Pack Yugioh. Oh, always forget to... the link's already up there. Alright, so, are there any other small thoughts or ideas you want to have before we hop into these games?
No thoughts, head empty. Let's do it.
Alrighty, just the way we like to have it. Currently going to host. Room is now up. Go ahead and load in. I'm excited for some. I'm excited to see how we can adapt the format and change it moving forward, because I definitely think there's something here. And we just have to, do the thing everybody does. We add that little bit of spice from week to week. Get the Salt Bay in there. That's what he's called, right? Salt Bay.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, game. Room's up whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I just had to import the deck. I had not done that yet. Do. Yeah, we're gonna do this.
I'm excited to see what you've brought up. All right, and as always, I will wish you good luck and to ooh. No!
Wow!
Wish you good luck.
We're going... No, we're still going second.
Fun fact for people to know is that we are now in a format where we can be running around with the Hieratic Dragon of Tefnuit, so that's something to be worried about. Oh man, so what's our best course of action here? Everyone able to hear the game audio out there? Let me know, guys, if the audio balance is good or not. No, we're just gonna... We are what we call humble. We are humble out here. Just pass it off.
Okay, well, I guess we'll do something similar.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
In the end phase, we will go ahead and we'll just Dust Tornado this.
Yeah, alright.
Ah, Vanity's Emptiness, I see. We out here gaming. Fascinating. We have one set card set, so it could be literally anything. Am I down for it to be literally anything? I mean, I don't know if I have a choice for it to be anything else. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at, it could be a Man-Eater Bug, it could be a 2K Defender, it could be literally anything. It's exactly Man-Eater Bug, folding into a larger lad is ill-advised. If it's a 2K guy, ideally we'd be able to do counter tempo thingies, but we might just need to let you leave the body. We'll come out with the MVP of the format, Psychic Snail. And let's take a peek at what this it's the one of Serene Psychic Witch.
Okay, so question of the day, what am I going for here? Because, like... You can make either of these.
We do have options.
I guess we'll do this.
Ah, the commander. That's a good one. That's a good one. We have a level 3 Earth Tuner coming out during your standby phase that we have to be aware of. Mm-hmm. Commander! Point.
Okay, so we've got some options here. We can do this, or we can do that. I think this is good enough.
Oh. What are we looking at? Ooh! It targets my...
We're just going...
It's exactly 2, though. So it's either going to be a 7 or a... Oh. We're just... Oh.
Yeah, we're just...
Oh.
We're just doing this.
Oh, shoot. Oh, God.
The Sakuretsu, very good.
Forgot.
The Plague, a little less good. The Dimension Slice is interesting. The fuck is this?
Dimension Slice is one of the pieces of removal I pulled this week. It was,
Oh.
It was going to be very good until it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I can see that.
I forgot that I have to, like, aggressively play around Black Rose. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's see.
God.
What do I want in life? We can set these.
Well, there's nothing to do other than get in there.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, we're gonna battle it up. Quick! Time to be quick!
And you can make a 6?
Yes. Assuming that my Quick and Plague Spreader are untouched, I could make a 6 right now.
You gonna swing? You're obligated to swing.
Oh. I didn't realize you passed priority. Give me a hot second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can just do this, and this is good enough. We do not fear the back row. Yeah, it's very limited what that can be given the sack is already out, but okay, fair. Fuck. Do. Yeah. Well, that's a good 2 for 1. We can do this. No.
Thank you guys all for your patience. You guys know how random phone calls in the middle of the, of the trying to be a professional streamer goes. Well, dang.
Yeah, get in there.
Woo!
I will simply find any of my 1900s.
But what if you didn't? What if you just didn't? Did you ever think about that?
I hadn't considered it. I'm now considering it.
Hey, let's go! But also, everybody out there, seeing the Bright Star Dragon as a new pickup from Galactic Overlord for this week. Didn't end up using its level modulation effect in any capacity, but it's still a level 4 1900, which is pretty good. Pretty
it's
good.
Level 4 1900 light monster.
Yeah, level 4 1900 light for light synergies? Question mark.
Yes. What do you mean question mark?
We just attack.
I mean, we can remove the threat so you can't make something larger.
Oh, well, so there goes your Saku. But now I literally have nothing on the board, which is not an incredible spot to be in.
You always, at all times, have an option to get something on the board, so...
Yes. Plague Spreader Zombie, one of the earlier pulls in the series. Not doing a whole lot from early on, but definitely coming out clutch now. Oh, that's a good draw. We normal summon Psychic Commander!
That is good.
Yeah, let's get in there. It's basically a 1900.
it is basically 1900, and we don't want to crash 1900s later, so we're going to do this.
Oh, the butterfly yoke. Interesting. Butterfly yoke is one of the other picks. I think that's also from Galactic Overlord, right?
Yeah, it's new.
It's like a enemy controller, but repeatable. So my guy is gonna.
I describe it as like a. What is it? It's the seal, or like the wheel. One of these old cards, whatever.
Like Spellbinding Circle or Nightmare Wheel.
Yeah, Spellbinding Circle. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, that's actually a
pretty ass actually. So we just pass. I mean, we can pass and get value, or we can do damage.
I am slowly digging myself out of the card deficit that I ran into with Black Rose Dragon. I wonder what that could possibly be. What are we looking at here? I could do the cool thing, but I don't know if that's a good thing per se. We've already seen Saku, so we could be looking at we still have Trap Hole in the format. We have, I know you had 1 soul, 2 Tiki Curses, so there could be another Tiki monster down there. You know what? It's time to do cool plays.
Okay, cool play.
It might lose us the game, but that's just something we have to understand. We will activate Plague, stacking this card.
Nah, dog. Illegal.
Oh. Notably, Plague Spreader is not once per turn, but, you know.
Yeah, activate it again. Go ahead.
So, whenever you do clear my Psychic Commander, it does get rid of the vanities, since you have the Butterfly Yoke on it. So that's not... So I don't have to worry about it being around forever. As much fun as it would be to, like, twiddle test you and be like, oh, switch Psychic Commander to attack position, I'm just gonna not do that. What's the other? Oh, Chalice checking. That's what it was. Chalice checking.
Chalice?
Yeah, so in Magic the Gathering, there's a card called Chalice of the Void, which has a trigger of whenever your opponent casts a spell with mana value equal to the number of counters on it, it counters that spell. But you can technically forget its trigger in official play. So there's this thing called Chalice checking, where it's like you occasionally just throw spells. You play around it for the most part, but then you occasionally, like, late game, after it's been on the board for a while, you throw a spell into it, and if they don't catch it, you get to resolve your spell, and that's Chalice checking. It's not good because, like, you know, if everyone's on at 100%, it doesn't do anything. I don't like you having this monster here, but then again, I also don't like you having literally Vanity's Emptiness here. So we gotta do something. Maybe we can do something later? Let's do... Because right now you also can't special summon a large lad. So maybe you're trying to tribute summon someone? We'll just pass for now. I just realized you're going second and main decking Vanity's Emptiness.
Yes, that is true.
Vanity's Emptiness is just a good card. That is just a fair thing to say, but fascinating.
Do we want to? I don't know if I want to commit. I don't know if I want to commit anything here.
Commit to the bit.
I think we just want to not. I'm feeling reasonably safe here.
Ah, well, that's a monster that can at least poke and see what a face-down monster is. We will summon the Quebs.
Okay.
All right, let's do a poke. What is it? It is a Man-Eater Bug. I could reduce its attack points as my Psychic Commander. So we do out the vanities here. So
Yep.
we just have one more set card that we're looking at.
If you want, you can M2 Plague, I guess.
M2 stack Plague. I already used my normal summon, so I can't do anything with that. So I guess we just pass the turn. Catapult Zone. So that means you have some battle protection for your monsters by sending rocks to the grave.
It's time to do something. We're just gonna normal guy, activate this, get in there.
We're gonna finally. Oh, you can change my guy to attack position if you want to deal me battle damage.
I sure could, and open myself up to a couple battle tricks.
A couple.
What? I get an extra like.
Notably, you can
900
catapult zone
damage
to protect yourself on your own turn.
True. You know what? That's pretty good. I will do that then.
So I know
you can just move
Scrap
your guy.
Golem is a rock, but what other rock could we be looking at in your deck? That is going to be fine. No reason to pay 500. Same way either way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to my 1, 2, 3, drawing up to 4 cards. I'm slowly crawling my way back into this. I don't like what your set card could be. That does not make me very happy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead. Set 1. And we're going to try to stack Plague again.
Okay.
What are we looking at here?
What are we? I mean, you're the one who's asked to tell me that. What are we looking at here? You're a normal summoning guy?
We're
Or
going to normal summon Bright Star Dragon. We're going to activate its trigger effect to increase the level of Plague by 2.
Interesting. So you're going to make a rank 4 or Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon's pretty kick-ass here, actually.
Scrap Dragon might be a very good card.
It could also be a rank 4 if one's a light, so you can't go into Alberdish, and Alberdish was the only... I mean, you can go into Photon Papillon Operative, I guess?
Oh yeah, Photon Papillon Operative, as we discussed. It is, in fact, a spy operative.
We could wait and get slightly more value. And get punished by... I already know you're on Dimension Slice. You could be on 2. I got 0, I think, so I don't know what are the odds you even pulled to. Or we can be more safe and not get punished and reap slightly fewer rewards.
We're on the Regeki break is the face down. Okay. Been trying to suss out what that face down could be. Ooh! Hammer Bouncer. Your opponent controls a card, you control no cards. You can normal summon it without tributing. Oh.
Anti-synergy with Catapult Zone, but...
This card attacks an opponent's monster. Opponent can activate special cards till the end of the damage step. Fascinating. Well, unfortunately, that means my Plague is kind of left out here to rot, unfortunately.
That is the idea.
So that puts us in a precarious situation.
Oh, we could do that, which is moderately funny, or we could do this, which is funnier.
If we have any level 4 tuner,
normal guy.
That is what?
No, it's funny because I'm normal summoning an 800 attack guy. That's why it's funny.
Oh my gosh, you normal summoned an 800 attack guy. You can banish from the graveyard to target one level 3 or higher attack position monster in the field, change it to
yeah, he's a Catapult Zone target.
Face down defensive position. And it actually has a graveyard effect.
Yeah.
Wait, that's kind of cool.
Actually not bad, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, that's going to be fine. I wonder how many Catapult Zone targets you can be on. We will Tiki Curse here to protect our life points. Now the question is, do you crash for the rock monster engrave?
Oh, true, I could. That's kind of sick. Crash for the rock monster. Get... Do I have another target? Check the deck list.
That is it. That
we could
will
do
be
that.
to check.
We could make this guy! Oh my god! That's not good though.
Aw.
That doesn't do anything. We could make a guy. There's a guy we can make.
I mean,
Alternatively, we can just have a target in our deck. We can also do this, and
also just
this
have a rock monster
protects
in your deck.
us significantly. How much does this protect us? This protects us by keeping you off of synchros. Yeah, we're never gonna get a better deal than this.
We're gonna enemy controller. Oh, you have a rank 4 Xyz to make.
I do, and it's pretty kick-ass.
Is it not Papillon? Oh, it's Queen Dragon Jin. Then target one level 5 or higher dragon type monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target.
It's pretty good, yeah. It's pretty good.
And it can only not attack this turn? It can attack next turn?
Yes.
Holy! Oh my god. Oh geez. It does exactly level 5 or higher dragons.
Yes.
So you currently don't have another target for it, at least.
It's true, but if you out the Black Rose without outing Queen Dragon Jin, then I can summon it back.
If I somehow manage to do that, I would be surprised. We will... Oh man, I'm at 7,000. We will Shackles the Black Rose.
Yeah, alright.
We just gotta...
It is indestructible to battle.
Yeah,
but,
we just...
yeah. It's for life points. Fair enough.
I'm not, like... Taking a... What would that be? 46 right there? That is not a good look. Especially if I end up needing to just Dark World Shackles the Black Rose next turn anyways.
Wait. Okay. It's so funny, though. It's so funny.
There's no way you have a way to sync off your Black Rose here, right?
But it's so funny!
There's no... Wait, what?
It's so exceptionally funny. And I guess it does technically put you on a harder clock.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Colossal Head can target your own guy. Well...
We got there.
We got punished. We did in fact get punished, we would say.
We didn't, in fact, not read Colossal Head.
We mostly read Colossal Head.
Okay.
Gotta love just needing to use... Oh my gosh. I'm so down on cards. I thought I was clawing my way back from the Black Rose. Did not end up working the way I wanted it to. Shoot.
When I find a way to tribute off this Black Rose, it's gonna be sick.
Oh my gosh. Colossal Head!
Your dog is kind of sick, though.
Colossal Head is pretty good.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna toggle.
Oh my gosh. You're butterfly yoking checking me?
And then we're gonna normal summon.
Oh. I mean, I'm not gonna say a whole lot here because I just got absolutely thrashed this game. What? I just got absolutely wrecked. Definitely the walking my entire existence into Black Rose was not.
That was
not my
bad
best
joke.
showing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, you got me.
We got there.
All right. So this.
So
is...
from what it looks like, you are exactly running it back from last week, plus like a couple fun things.
I got some other fun cards.
Yeah. All right.
But geez, okay.
Yeah, I got a couple good Ixies. Yeah, it turns out.
Yeah. We'll bring
Queen
in.
Dragon Jin, which would have been substantially worse for you because you don't have an extra deck target to summon back with it, whereas I do.
If I summon Scrap Dragon, I can target that.
Oh, it's a dragon? Why are all the scraps weird types instead of machines? What the fuck is up with that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so we can play around this though. It's not like you just absolutely walked all over us. It was something we could expect to a degree. Do we do that? Nah. Do we do that? Nah. Do we even do that? Nah. Honestly, I think we just do this. All right. Let's see how this goes.
I wanna grab this. Is that good enough? I'm not sure.
Ooh man, I got absolutely, man. Where was the?
We could be on this.
The Black Rose was huge. Definitely the enemy controller summoning the Dragon Jin was very good. You know what? I think there might be some power behind this Serene Psychic Witch card. I think
There might be, yeah.
I think it just might have some legs.
Oh fuck!
Oh, did you run out of time?
I ran out of time, but I did make all the changes I wanted to make. So.
All right. Well, I will be going first. Wish you some.
You're choosing to go first?
Yes.
All right.
Ideally, this would have been slightly better, but you know, we take it. All right. Let's see what you're cooking with. Let me see if I can up the audio sound.
Normal guy. We're getting in there.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, we're not getting in there. We might be getting in there.
Alright, so we add Tefnuit. Tefnuit cannot attack the turn that it's summoned. Holy jeezums, this is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this.
3 back row? Crazy!
And next turn when I tribute this for Scrap Golem, oh, you're gonna hurt.
You know what? I'll believe it. 1, 2, you have 1 card in hand. A monster on field is Tefnuit. I mean, yeah, I'll just ask. I mean, this will prompt one of your back row in some capacity, so we'll just go for it. And also, might as well use this while you don't have a Colossal Head engrave. Attack my mighty monster!
Yeah, alright.
Sure, I will pay 100 life points. Alright. So, still use Dark World Shackles as a 1-for-1. That's still good. That is still good. We will set this card face down, and we'll pass it off. No, we said 2 cards face down and pass it off.
Yeah, okay.
No, I might just have a little bit of Black Rose Dragon PTSD, being like, can I set 2 cards? Can I set 1 card? Should I set 0 cards? We can probably assume one of the back row might be a trap monster.
Those still exist.
Thankfully, Commander gets over all the trap monsters, which is nice, but as always, they can be used as material for mightier summons. Queen Dragon Jin.
We simply do not respect Dimension Slice.
Oh, that's a Colossal Head. Got the Queen Dragon. Summon back Tefnuit.
Yep.
Jeez.
So we can.
Queen Dragon Jin is a good pull. Oh my gosh.
Fine. Yeah.
All right, we will Butterfly Yogurt.
Okay.
Of course, that means I have to try to attack it on my turn, but I think we can give it a shot. All right, that's the whole gambit. We see literally everything.
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, what could you have set? You could have a Trap Hole set. You could have a Trap Hole set. You could probably have a Sakuretsu set. We need to kill the Dijin, because obviously it means that we can't out the Tefnua without just literally losing value. But questions. Oh man. So if we assume that there's like a Butterfly Yoke or a Saku or like something of literally any capacity face down. Oh god. You don't have a Dragon Engrave right now. Colossal Head can only target leveled monsters. And
It's
Jin
true.
does not have a level, so it's still going to be yoked at least. It means that if I out Tefnua it, then you immediately get to summon it back. But it means I can try to stall a little bit and figure stuff out. We go battle. Alright. We are not going to change Dijin's battle position. We'll see if this works.
Decision points.
Yep.
Do I save this guy? I mean, this guy is yoked. Like, the fuck am I gonna do to save it out? Right? Like, I can't ever get it into an attack. Can't ever attack with it, and you basically can't. You're not going to remove the Tefnut, and you probably can't in general because it's immune to destruction until you remove the Jin. If I protect the Jin, then all I'm getting is Tefnut's immune to battle, which is like not bad. But also, how am I going to defend it from your next guy? It's a 1200 defense guy.
I will destroy the 1200 defense lads.
Yeah, all right.
Nope, no reason to play life. Okay. Part of what makes me feel okay is that literally all your cards are on the table. Except for the one you top deck, like, right now. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards versus 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and I went first, so... It means, like, somehow I kept up card parity this whole time?
Alright,
Oh,
this is interesting.
Shoot,
this is very interesting.
That's Catapult Zone, isn't it?
We can Catapult Zone, however, I'm reasonably afraid of you having things which are, like, actual destruction.
What? What do you mean I sideboarded in removal for face-up spell or trap cards? What could you possibly be talking about?
Yeah, I think I'd rather do this.
Alright, time to actually read Search Striker. If this card attacks a face-down defensive monster, you can destroy the monster immediately with this card's effect without flipping it face-up or applying damage calculation. What?!
Yeah.
You mean
We'll just go ahead and do that.
you can destroy the monster immediately with this card's effect without flipping it face-up or applying damage calculation. If you do, this card is changed to defense at the end of the battle phase. This card's value doesn't be changed. Oh shoot. We are going to trigger Psychic Witch, though.
It works! Oh, it's not by battle. Okay, whack.
And this guy changes himself to defense, right?
He does, yes.
Honestly, we're just going to snag another... I think we just snag another Witch here. Yeah, this is just Witch game. And Tefnua attacks into the commander. Shoot. Because I'm worried one of these guys face down is going to be one of the Tiki guys. But I think we have to Saku. But I'm worried about you summoning a larger lad. But then again, that's literally what we're all scared about in all of these games. Are people summoning larger lads.
So we can do this. It doesn't really help. We'll go to end phase.
Alright, standby phase. Witch is going to try to summon Witch. Oh, Vanity's Emptiness. So I can attack over the Search Striker, but then you just get... But then it's literally like... I mean... Is there any reason for me to not? This card's battle phase cannot be changed until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, it's not great.
So I could let you... I could just ask you to sit on it for one more turn so I could try to draw another card. Is that even worth... Because, like, what? I'm trying to play around you top decking a, like a tuner. No, we just attack it. I don't think it's worth getting clever here. You used Vanities to out the target off of my... Oh, fascinating. We got another Yoke in here. So now we see the vanities and the yoke. So we have one mysterious back row that could be Raigeki Break, it could be a Tiki Curse, it could be
Yeah, we'll just...
Alright. Well, shoot. This isn't great. Shoot. So Search Striker's actually going to be able to swap, which I have no clue how I managed to get there.
Well, I mean, you can just flip up your face down and attack over the Striker, right? Right?
Okay, a lot of my monsters have more than 1,200 attack points. Not literally all of them, though. Huh, this is awkward! This is so awkward! Man, why'd you have to make life so awkward for me?
Because I'm trying to not play game 3.
Alright, we're gonna try to switch to attack position. Shoot. Yeah, we out here trying to be, we out here being rude. God, oh no! Oh no, I'm gonna lose the game! I mean, I guess just well played. I guess just well played.
How do we want to do this? I guess we're just trying to get in for massive damage, is the answer. That would entail doing this. Oh, that's such a waste. No, there's no way that's correct. Being wasteful is such... It's a terrible, terrible sin.
Wait, this is just a level. This is just a level 4 1900. What?
Yeah, a level 4 1900 light.
What? That's
Anyway.
crazy. Oh god. Oh no. Oh,
We will
no.
get in here.
Do we search strikers?
Plague. It's okay. Plague's only a 400, so.
I mean, you still have these. Oh, you don't
No,
have
I do
these
not.
anymore. So I'm assuming the set card is probably Man-Eater Bug, right? Like, you
Could
didn't
be
flip the
anything.
face up. It has to be like Man-Eater Bug of some kind. Shoot. All right, what's this? What's the set
Gawain
card?
also summon in the light synergy deck. You know, sometimes he summons himself. If you did some hieratic bullshit.
So what could this set card be? It could be Saku. It could be. It could be a second Vanities. To be fair, I think I have to take a chance, and if this doesn't work, I lose the game.
Yeah, all right. That works.
That worked. Okay, that worked. That's good. That worked.
Same play as
that
last time.
worked.
Make Scrap Dragon.
That worked. What does that mean? What does that mean about the face down? It could be. Well, I should have played in attack position so I could attack over the Man-Eater Bug. That's a mistake on my part. Gosh darn it. What are we playing around? We're gonna try to play around a little bit of everything. Yeah, we will Dimension Slice the Gawain.
Okay.
Normal summon the Bright Star. Yeah, I should have summoned.
Okay, it is the same play as last time. Wild.
I should have summoned Plague in attack position because I have the read this from yesterday to Sunday. Shoot! Shoot! Trouble.
Yeah.
So using Dimension Slice there was correct because I couldn't play around that, but I should have just summoned this guy in attack to proc the Man-Eater Bug. This is not good.
Wow.
Oh god! Come on! Come on! Rude.
Snail, my boy. My good, wonderful lad. You know, Striker has not been putting in as much work as I'd hoped, but he's here for moral support.
Gosh, this is so bad. My entire life is over now.
You have more life points than me. What are you talking about? You've got more life ahead of you than me. Life points means you're winning.
What can I draw? I could draw... Actually, there's not much I could draw. Uh-oh. I think I lost.
And Striker gets to attack.
Yeah, I mean... where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? I mean, this will be good to talk about in the post game, but maybe I just didn't adapt enough to the format. Oh man.
Maybe pulling Queen Dragon Dragoon Jin is absolutely nuts. Oh, wild.
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. I think I'm dead. What's that? That's 36, 40, 36, 40, 40, 40, 50. I'm gonna have 350 life points left at the end of this.
Side note, Bug has 600 defense, so Plague and Attack would not get over it. That didn't matter.
I meant to trigger its flip effect.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like...
side note, if you trigger its flip effect but don't kill it, then I can reset it with Colossal Head.
Oh, shit, you have Colossal Head! Okay,
yeah.
You had some sweet stuff going on here. I couldn't argue with that. I mean, I have the Dust Tornado for the Catapult.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no! No! I'm perfectly dead to Maneater Bug.
Hilarious.
Okay, that is hilarious. I mean, there's not much I could say about that one. That wasn't even a Black Rose Dragon game. That was just a... I mean, as much as I want to say it's a Vanity's Emptiness game, it wasn't.
Oh, I can't reset Bug. Bug is too low level, my bad.
Oh, level 3 or higher?
Yeah, I did not think about it.
Man, you had some sweet stuff going on here.
But the sweet stuff I was going for was the Catapult Zone, and I didn't get to trigger it.
Wait, you're saying Queen Dragon Jin wasn't the sweet stuff?
Okay, I mean, like, I don't build around Queen Dragon Jin. That's just in every list that I could possibly make, you know?
True.
It's like Black Rose. It's just a staple. It's a good rank for it. It happens to synergize with Black Rose, like, you know, whatever.
Wow, I got thrashed. That didn't feel remotely close.
What's the rarity on Queen Dragon Jin?
I think it was a super. That didn't feel remotely close. Where did I mess up? Oh, I think I know where I messed up. I didn't draw enough of my recruiters.
Ah, fair.
I should just drawn more of my recruiters.
I was on Search Striker for recruiters for Nisamu.
Yeah. But
idea
as we saw, like,
a
it still
second target
triggers the
search
Serene
program.
Psychic Witch, because it's only just
Yeah,
destroyed.
but it beats the other Karakuri that's the level 2 tuner as well. So I figured it was good.
The Shinkuro, yeah. Let me show you my my screen real quick. Because, like, as you sussed out, the deck is very similar to last week, but it had some changes that I felt like were meaningful. So we're out here with the same, like, Psychic Karakuri lineup. Upgraded both of our 1 tributes to just more attack points, the Wattail and the Trance, because, like, a 1 tribute 2600 is very large.
Very funny.
You saw the Bright Stars, which, yeah, the whole idea was,
2
like,
Bright Stars, that's why.
yeah,
I only
like,
have 1.
Bright Star with Plague Spreader is just Scrap Dragon, which is very good, but I mean, you always had the back row to stop it.
Yeah. Butterfly Yoke, amazing card. I remember earlier you were like before our polls, you were saying like, are we really that down bad for removal that we're gonna play Butterfly Yoke? And the answer is yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say it was like a trash card. I was just like, it's fine in a limited sense, but I didn't know how limited our format still was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our format's still pretty limited. The one of Dimension Slice, it showed up.
Nice, pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you triggered it off Plague, which was kind of awkward.
It also triggers off Serene Psychic Witch if
that's true.
You didn't have Vanity's Emptiness. This card got hard countered by Vanity's Emptiness. I think that's all there is to say to it.
I mean, the Plagues really fucked you over with the Vanities. It meant that I got the 1-for-1 and then I get to lock you.
Yeah. because I
Because
stacked
otherwise,
hard
you're
on
like
my
Normal
deck.
Link Commander and then Normal Link Snail, and like then I flip Vanities, and that's so terrible. That's so awkward for me, right? Like,
Yeah, like. Oh yeah. Plus the Bright Stars with the Psychic Snails make me have 5 normal summon 19s with the commanders a lot.
Mhm.
I don't know. I somehow felt like I drew really monster light somehow, but maybe it's because I have still a large number of these guys that don't.
all these monsters which don't attack very well.
Yeah, like I still have like Strategist in here and the Watchdog. I mean,
you're
I
on
still like having the
4.
barrels as bodies. To be fair, like your guy only had 1,200 defense points, so
It's
most
true.
of my deck still attacks over that. I just didn't see any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. As we discussed from last week, I cut down to the 1 copy of Anatomy. I brought back in a copy of Battle Tune to have the battle trickiness. Didn't end up coming up. I have the Safe Zone. I don't know. I don't feel like my deck was particularly bad this week. It just I guess it just didn't pan out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Other additions from this week. So Watt Tail and Trance just to upgrade. Unfortunately, Tiger Dragon has now officially been power crept. Oh no.
I mean, it got power crept a long time ago for me because there were other 2400s that actually had effects.
Oh yeah. But this guy is 2,600.
Oh.
It beats over.
I mean,
a
yeah,
runner.
he ties with Gaia, which is relevant.
Yes. Bright Stars were new from this week.
Bright Stars are crazy, love them.
The Butterfly Yoke and Dimension Slice were new from this week, so not a whole lot.
Only
here.
got 1 Butterfly Yoke? Rough.
Yeah, I only have 1 Butterfly Yoke.
That's very rough.
I do have this
got
really
2.
sweet Xyz lineup, though.
Oh, let's walk through those. Hold on. Chronomaly, Crystal, Chrononaut. You got a generic rank 3. That's big.
I have a generic rank 3 that protects itself. It's like
Very
it's a body
big.
that sticks around on the board.
And it's a Psychic. So on your follow-up, you can normal Commander, and this guy is essentially 26.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Relevant. I don't know why it's a Psychic. That's weird.
Because for the same reason why the Chronomalies are all random types. They just are.
No, all the main Chronomalies are either rocks, earth rocks, or light machines.
They're all...
Which is very upsetting, by the way. I really wanted light rocks.
Wait, so you're an Earth Rock, you're an Earth Rock, you're an Earth Rock, you're an Earth Rock.
Yeah.
No, this
Earth
is...
rocks.
Chronally Crystal Bones is a light
Crystal
rock.
Bones, the good one. Okay, I would have killed the
Crystal
to pull
Skull is
Crystal
also
Bones.
a light
Crystal Bones
rock.
Crazy. Okay. Okay, I would have... Okay, none of the ones that I pulled were light rocks. I wanted the light rock.
Yes. The light rock would go... So I'm assuming you have a bunch of light stuff that we just didn't end up seeing.
No. No, I have 2 different versions of this deck. The one which is the light stuff and the one which is the rock stuff. This is the rock stuff.
Oh.
And in a world where I pulled Crystal Bones, I could have merged the 2 and had a light rock deck. Because then I could fill the grave with Catapult Zone to enable me to summon Light Ray Diabolos.
That would be pretty sweet. Okay, but yeah, you're right. For the most part, they're light machines or earth rocks, except for the 2 light rocks.
And the Psychic.
Which combine to make a light psychic.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. But
you also got a rank 5 and a rank 6.
yes, I have
Chronomaly
Chronomaly Maku Mech, which
I don't know if that's ever going to come up ever because 5s are kind of awkward.
I like. There's no way I'm ever Maku Mech FTKing you, so probably just
You
never shows up.
can normal Sirocco while you already have a 5-1 board. I don't know. You can. I don't know.
It's partially just for like odd and
you can
controller
end
cases. Like I steal a 5, I need to make a 5. And then if I ever make this, I just slap on top of Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger.
Which is very cool.
Yeah! So if I ever enemy controller your rank 5, I can just slap on top of Gaia Dragon.
Yes, my rank 5, which I have, yes.
Yeah. The rank 4 I pulled is Alverditch.
Yep.
I don't have any Photon Papley operatives, as you noticed. And I
Yeah,
have
Alverditch is pretty
Shining
solid.
Elf. He's not good, but I was like, I mean, I'm not summoning the Lightning Tricorn. So
Again, sometimes you econ my Krebins and overlay your other Krebins and make a 1600 for lethal.
yeah,
sometimes
so
that's
I was,
relevant.
I was just like, it's better than Lightning Tricorn, which I literally can't summon. Other guys in the extra deck are still the same. Primarily, I really wanted to summon Scrapdragon, but you always have the back row to stop me.
I kept considering popping the Scrap Dragon instead of popping the
Bright Star?
Bright Star.
Oh,
like
'cause
the time with Trap Hole, I didn't have the option, but the other time when I had
Yeah.
Regeki Break, I had the option.
Game 1 was Regeki Break, that's right.
But I figured that like sometimes you have a rank 4 that's relevant and different, so I didn't want to risk that.
Yeah. Side deck was a couple Earth guys in case I brought in triple Gozen match. I feel like one day you're gonna play a deck where I'm gonna siding Gozen match and you're gonna immediately lose, but definitely wasn't today.
I mean, you've never popped it up. You've never like flipped it, so you don't know. Yeah. Maybe you would. Like so Black Rose is a fire. So if you flip it, I can never get into Black Rose.
Yeah, it's oh my god, it would be so good. But then again, saying it would be good is like saying like, oh, Vanity's Emptiness is a fair and balanced card.
Mm-hmm.
In our
you literally didn't even play Vanity's though, right? You just didn't have it. You didn't play it.
Oh, you mean like I didn't flip it up?
I mean, like, did you even side it in?
No, I didn't side it in against your deck.
Yeah. Yeah, fair and balanced. See, garbage. Terrible card. Not even worth siding.
I don't know, man. I feel like I lost a couple of those games. I'm not like.
I feel like lost those games.
There's definitely more game to it, but like, you having Vanities to stop my Serene Psychic Witch summon was like, like omega massive in that one turn. Because it also stopped my Dimension Slice from popping off, so I could pop your guy early, so I could then summon the Psychic Witch, and then I could have both of them and threaten the guy. But I mean, it's just a good card to play around. I mean, I sided in the triple Fairy Wind plus Wild Tornado. Didn't end up seeing them game 2, and that's just how side decks work sometimes.
I mean, I also didn't see the Catapult Zone, so whatever, except at the very end.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, these are going to be huge. You're on the Butterfly, like you have Butterfly Yokes, you had the Vanities,
and the Emptiness, and the Catapult Zone. Yeah,
Fairy Wind is going to be massive here, but
and also the Souls, it pops all the Tikis. Crazy.
Yep, it pops all the Tikis because they're still treated as trap cards. So I feel like the deck was fine. I probably should either main deck Gozen matches or not have them in the 75 at all, since I definitely was building around my deck partially around the idea of sideboarding it in. I should have just had it in the main deck and just had a more flexible side deck otherwise. Because I was running these guys because I was like, oh, I have to sideboard out my my Wattail, my Bright Stars, my Krebins, and my Plague Spreader. So I was like, so I got to bring some monsters to bring in. I probably should have just had it as a main deck plan instead, because then it would probably actually show up versus not. So
I mean, I don't know if that's strictly true. Like, obviously variants, but like in another world where I pulled one more 1900 light, I would be on the full light plan, and Gozen would be entirely dead. So you wouldn't want to main it. Like, maining it is a very risky decision.
Yeah, which is why I haven't been maining it so far. But I'm like, if it's still impacting my 75 configuration as much as it was...
Yeah, you just need to make a good main deck, and if it happens that Gozen is, like, possible if you side out a few cards, then you play Gozen.
Right, because, like, I was like, oh, I'm going to be too few if I side out all of my lights and darks. And then I was like... So I have these awkward 3 slots in the side deck of just, like, these are just Earth guys.
Are you not on Tefnuit main?
I actually like going first with this deck. I really
Wild. What are we doing going first?
I'm setting a recruiter.
Setting a recruiter?
I'm setting a recruiter and setting up some back row. Like
ridiculous.
Setting a recruiter, setting a trap hole felt really good. Well, if it was recruiter instead of psychic commander, it was going to feel really good. I can stop your play. I stopped your 2300 normal summon. That was pretty big.
It was.
Yeah. Maybe I should have anticipated you have a million going second cards in your main deck, so I should have just gone first. I should have just gone second anyways.
You want me to show my screen?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
And I can show you just how many main deck going second cards I have.
Yeah.
All right. I've got 2. I guess I have 3 going second main deck cards. Hammer Bouncer, Tefnuit, and Convocation to search exactly Tefnuit.
Oh,
you have no other hierarchies in the deck because they're all bad, and I only pulled 1 Tefnuit.
Yeah, I also only pulled 1 Tefnuit.
Any Convocations for you?
Yeah, I have 1
Convocation. Yeah. I figure it's worth it. I will simply not draw both of them in the same game. It simply will not happen. We got the Golem, because it's a rock. Very funny. He's just the 3rd best rock I have.
Yeah. Oh, you do have one Revival Golem. That's nice.
1 and 1, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Also relevant, they're Earth 4s, so I can make either Alberdiche or Jin with them.
Jin was the MVP.
Jin was crazy.
Jin was the MVP of these games. Because, like, it just turned level 4s into so much value.
Yeah, turns 2 level 4s, which are probably 1800s, into a 2200, and like a 24 or 22 and a 21.
Which is
like pretty
very
solid.
good, very good.
All 2 of my dragon targets. Black Rose and Tefnuit.
I mean, you saw them in both games, and that's what counts.
Yeah. There's another world, there's a third deck I was possibly brewing, in which we use Catapult Zone to bin the Golem, and then we run 3 Scrap Loop, because that means that we have reasonable access to a Scrap Engrave. And then, because we're running Golem, why not throw in Goblin and Scrap Beast? We're not on the Scrap Beast here, because we're not on the Scrap Loop, but... Because, you know, if I get Catapult Zone, then I can bin Golem. At some point in the future, I draw Goblin. The only way to out Goblin is basically to let it kill itself. You're not going to waste Regeki Break on it, which adds back the Scrap Golem. I add it to hand, I tribute it, I use its effect to summon Goblin, and I synchro for Thought Ruler.
That is actually pretty sweet.
So the combo is Catapult Zone, and someday I find Goblin.
That is some really sweet micro synergy, yeah.
Yeah. Got the 1 Gawain, the 1 Bright Star, they're 1900s, they're lights.
Yup.
He's a warrior, so we searchable off Rhoda. He's one of my 2 Rhoda targets, Search Striker and Gawain.
Oh,
We're on 2 Snail,
nice.
1 Commander, just as targets for the Serene Psychic Witch. I really like the flexibility of having a tuner or non-tuner. So, you know, again, Earth 4 for the Xyz.
The flexibility
Commander.
to get
Very
the level
big.
3 tuner is very good.
Botanical Line, it's a good play going first. You set him, he's a 2k butt, and he's an Earth 4.
Yeah.
We're still on gold tax plus Tangnostir because it's a 1-card Black Rose, you know? It's too hard to pass up. Look at this guy, an Earth 4, who's also a reasonable 1600 removes a guy. Earth 4s, love him. Search Striker, kind of questionable, kind of mid, but it is a warrior who outs some recruiters.
And you know
that means
I'm
he searched
on
off Rhoda.
many recruiters.
And I
Hello,
couldn't
Phantom
find a
6,
second good
Cryptia.
target to search off Rhoda as well, because I don't want to be on Junction anymore, because we're not on the very many 2s.
Yeah, I noticed that.
This guy just happened to barely make the cut.
You're on exactly Maneater Bug as a non-tuner too.
Yeah. These guys crazy, like I mentioned, blah, blah, blah. Still on Gale. Gale's okay. Yeah, it's not as good as Grinnell, but it's okay. Already talked about that. The Goblin already talked about that. Do good cards, good cards, good cards. The 3 Catapult Zone! Wild.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
3 of them, and you still can't find them when you need them. Very funny.
Well, I wanted you. Why can't you just brick on triple Catapult Zone instead? What?
I know, right?
I would have preferred that so much.
Butterfly Yoke, crazy good card. Love it. Would have
very
run
good.
3 if I had 3.
You got 2 copies.
Staples that we've seen forever, and the 3 Tikis that I have access to, which are
Yup.
fine. And the main deck, Emptiness, even when I choose to go second. Because last week you're on Recruiters, I figured that would be like the best thing you could be doing this week, so Fendy's also beats Recruiters reasonably.
It does stop. It does stop.
Like, it's very easy to
Serene
beat Serene
Psychic
Psychic Witch, and it also beats Nisamu if I'm good.
Yes, if you have the soul read on it, you just preemptive.
It also beats the Tiki Souls.
Yeah. Actually, what happens to them? Do they just stay in the spell and trap zone?
I don't know.
I'm thinking that's what happens, but
Probably.
hard to know.
Yeah. In the side, very funny side, I'm on Want Squirrels, and the Want Mole, and the Want Dragonflies to float into the Want guys. Because the Want Squirrel beats Serene Psychic Witch, sort of. Sort of.
Like, you run it into the witch first, and then you beat over it with a different guy?
Yes.
That
The
is,
only way.
That is... You know what? That is a play. That is a play you're allowed to do.
Want Mole's just beating over Nisamu and the Barrels.
Yeah.
Dragonflies, which are floating into these guys. But it's very awkward to float into them, because that means you've got a guy in attack, and you probably don't have a guy set, so very, very awkward. That's why I'm not mating them.
Yeah, I can see that.
And to be honest, I didn't even side into them.
Mhm.
We're on the anatomy in case you're hard on Karkuris, you didn't, blah blah blah, things that didn't matter. Fairy, when considered going into it, possibly should have sided into it. It didn't.
Yeah.
Likewise, could have had Discord for if you're on Synchros, because I can very easily just stay on Ixies, because I got a crazy Ixies pool.
You do have a very, very cool Xyz pool.
Yup.
The third
and,
Vanities.
We got the Thunder Spark Dragon.
You know what? That, if you summon
That
it...
was the play. If I had that opportunity to crash while Catapult Zone, crash with the Grinnell to send the Revival Golem while Catapult Zone was up, and that would give me the third 4, so I could have made Thunderspark Dragon.
Wow, that would have been something, all right.
There would have been a thing.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah, but I mean, you now have 2 board wiping cards in your extra deck, so I have to I have to be very conservative about keeping track of your board and stock of my resources.
Also got the Shining Elf, same as you.
Hey, Shiny
He's
Elf
around.
buddies, gang.
Yeah, but really, this is the important card for this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Queen Dragon Jin, very nice pull, very nice pull. It just does what you need it to do.
I'm happy that Colossal Head was like reasonably playable just normal summoning him. Like, it was not bad, even though I didn't get to send it off Catapult Zone.
I mean, you were, like, if you ever have it with another body on board, you just use it as material, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, obviously,
I mean,
when
that's
you
kind of a big
normal
ask
summoned it to
body on
attack
board,
with it,
yeah.
it was very funny.
It was.
It's a level 4 Earth monster.
Yep, level 4 Earths.
That's
Name of the game.
For. Really, really quite something. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and look into our polls for the week. Let me pull up my polls from this week. Go to Yugioh Prague. The first one we have is Return of the Duelist. Alright, just close the filters, and then let me get screen share out here. Man, I really need to make sure that I turn off my opera capture before I page through all of my tabs so you don't have the streamception. But then we go to here, and then we go close stream, stop streaming, new stream, Yugioh Prague deck builder. There we go. So yeah, so we got ourselves Trance the Magic Swordsman, which again, just the biggest normal summonable 1 tribute we have right now. Other things, I have 2 block golem, but I couldn't do anything with it.
I have 3 block golem,
Oh,
and I considered doing something with it because I've got the Catapult Zone
go.
to send rocks to grave.
Yeah, so Rock Golem can definitely do some heavy work if you
Yeah,
if
it's
you
an
have the
instant
good
Alberdish.
setup. Yeah, or it's Queen Dragon Jin.
Yeah, I mean, sort of, because that means that I have guaranteed no targets to summon with Queen Dragon Jin because of block golem
Oh,
restriction.
all the monsters in your graveyard have to be Earth. Right.
Yeah, so Tefno's a light and Black Rose is a fire, so that doesn't exactly work, but
You know what?
sort of
Fair
works.
I also have 1 Colossal Head, but I don't have any Revival Golem. So
Yeah.
I don't have as good of a pool to dump, but maybe I don't need too much. Only 1 double lance. I really wanted more double lances.
Oh, very playable, you know. Single double lance, summon the double lance from your collection. Classic.
Yeah, triple double lance would be very fun to do plays with in the future, but unfortunately,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how playable that is, right? Like, we don't even have any Warrior Xyz monsters, so.
Do we not get any?
Oh, I don't have any yet.
I think,
And we're never gonna get Utopia because that's like a structure deck only
right,
thing.
not Utopia, but I'm pretty sure we get some guys we can pull, but
Questionable. But
I'll have to
alright.
double check that. But only 1 double lance, so it doesn't matter.
You got the Light Ray Mador.
I was
He
in
doesn't do
fact
anything.
thinking of just running Light Ray Mador of like,
He's terrible.
if I just set it, how do you kill it, right?
Regeki Break.
You only have 1 Regeki break.
Butterfly Yoke.
I have to attack with it for you to be able to yoke it.
Okay. Econ.
Okay, Econ.
Black
also works.
Rose.
I mean, Black Rose outs everything. I don't see how that's relevant to Light Ray Mador conversation.
I make Atomic Scrap Dragon.
Honestly, if you make Atomic Scrap Dragon, I'd probably just concede, because that's incredible.
You probably just pop it with Zac.
Yeah, but like, again, like the idea of Mador is like, it doesn't run into any of the defensive trap cards because it never attacks. And for you to pop it, you need like most of the time Hammer Shot won't even out it. If I have another 1900 on the board, you'd have to like,
I mean,
beat
usually
something.
all have 1900 on board, right? Like,
Oh yeah, because they'll pop your own 1900. So like, Mador does survive a lot, but I was like, I don't think...
Maneater gets them.
You're right, Maneater does get him. But if the only ways...
Gale with another guy gets him. Gale drops defense.
Halves defense?
Yeah.
Yep, that would do it. But a lot of the things that we're rattling off are like part of our premium removal suites, right?
Search Striker gets him if you said Light Rain Meteor.
Oh wait, you're right.
We were on Search Striker.
Oh my god.
And I was also on like Watmole in the side, so like unironically, I would have decided into Watmole.
Yo, wait, maybe it's a good thing I didn't run it. But again, the line of reasoning I think is at least mildly understandable. Of like,
It's a funny line of reasoning.
It's a hard to out guy.
Oh,
I only opened one Butler-esque, and this got me so sad.
It doesn't matter. Madoltres are unplayable.
500 attack boost? That would beat over all your Psychic Snails. Forever. It would be a 2,000 guy that if you kill it, I get it back.
I mean, did you pull 3 Chateau? Like, even with 3 Catapult Zone, I didn't even see it.
I mean, I did in fact pull 4 Chateau.
Oh, you did? Okay, never mind. Yeah, alright, fair.
But I only have the one Butler-esque, so it's not even a thing, and it makes me so sad.
Nice.
Oh man, one thing I would take back about the poll is I just want 3 Butler-esque, because I had the 3 Mew Fuels, I had the 3 Bapples. I could have just had an endless line of just guys.
It's true.
It would have been so good. Oh well.
The 3 Pahunder. I don't know.
Yeah.
2 Sishunder. That's so many.
But I have no Mahunder, so...
There's nothing to make with them. You don't have Queen Dragon Jin.
Nah. Only one Photon Caesar, so I can't
Doesn't matter. Was never going to play it.
Hey, we might get funny rank 8s.
No.
Only 2 Strength of Prophecy and only one...
Didn't matter.
Only 1 Spellbook of Strength.
I mean, did it matter? Were you ever going to run that stuff?
If I had triple Prophecy, triple Strength, I probably would try to run more Spellcasters, yeah. Strength...
But you don't have other good... We don't have other good Spellcasters. It doesn't matter.
But Strength... I mean, I would have been on, like, the random, like, Charioteers... Because it's just, like, an 1800 Spellcaster. Because, like...
I don't know if an 1800 Spellcaster cuts it.
The Spellbook of Strength with Strength of Prophecy is crazy, though. Because you're able to... Strength of Prophecy, you place Spellbook of Strength on the Prophecy. Prophecy effects shuffle back to Strength. You're now attacking for 3,000, and when you beat over a guy, you get another Spellbook of Strength back to hand to do it all again.
Yeah.
But again, this is a moot point because you need.
You're describing a 2-card combo.
You literally need triple Spellbook of Strength to make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like recurable 3. It's like a 3K guy that gets even bigger. I would have at least tried it out to see how it works. I think it has legs to stand on, but it really does require the max numbers on everything. We got our Xyz monsters here. Already talked about them.
A couple of relevant ones. How many Catapult Zone? We're looking at
1 Catapult Zone.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, your Colossal Head's dead.
No, no catapulting. Anything else here relevant? I think I forget which.
The 1 Soul Drain actually could be relevant later. If I'm on Colossal Head and Revival Golem.
Yeah, I could be like, you know what? I need the Soul Drain to... part of what I was thinking about was going full Floodgate beat them down deck, where I just run all the 1900s and Monarch's Tribute Summons, and I just main deck Vanities, Gozen, Soul Drain, Imperial Custom, and just say, I require you to draw all your spell and trap removal. But I was like, nah, that sounds not like a good strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing relevant other than that.
Yep, makes sense.
Next one is Galactic Overlord. We pulled an Artorigus, which is worse than a Gawain, because 18 versus 19 is like the world of difference.
But he's a normal. It's not valuable.
If we have unexpected die coming out anytime soon, I'll let you know. 2 Bright Stars, pretty nice. Got the
Very
Bright
nice.
Stars.
Flame Tiger is reasonable.
Oh man, so my Heretic pulls were almost crazy. I have 1 copy of Asar and 1 copy of Sutek. So I have both of them.
What is Asar? I don't think I pulled any Asar. What's Asar do?
Asar is the BLS for Heretics. You banish a Light Dragon and a Dragon normal. And he's just a 2600 guy that can protect himself.
Huh. Yeah, alright.
So I was like, oh, I'm so close. But I only have 2 Esset. I only have 1 Nebthet. I have triple Sue, but Sue isn't enough on
Sue's
its
not.
own.
Yeah. Sue's not easily to get out.
Yeah. So
And
like,
a killer part of this is that you don't have enough tech to it.
I have Esset, Normal Nuit, which doesn't really do what you want,
Yeah.
and Tef Nuit. So I have 1 copy, 2 copies, and 1 copy. Even with
Yeah.
Convocation, I was like, I have 5 starters into my Heretic pool. And even then, to make Nebthit or Sue live, you still need another Heretic after them.
And usually, you want something to do with the normal summon, or the normal monster that you summon off the Hieratic Tribute, and like you don't really have a rank. Oh, you don't have a normal 5, right? You'd have to go for a rank 6, but you don't have a rank 6.
Normal 5? I don't think I have a normal 5, no.
Yeah, you only have Wattail, so you don't have a Xyz monster you can go into with the normal monster you summon off the Tribute.
Yeah. I mean... Well, it's more of I don't have enough Nebthets, essentially. Because the idea of being able to summon Esset, tribute it for a Nebthet, you go Esset effect, summon the big brick, the big vanilla brick.
Mm-hmm.
You can then go Nebthet, immediately tribute the brick, pop one of your opponent's monsters.
Yeah.
And then like it puts like, 2 lights in the grave, you have a 3rd on field, you've made a bunch of value. But it's just I just don't have enough pieces. Like, it looks
I wouldn't
crazy.
describe that as getting a ton of value, but it's a little bit of value.
It's a moderate amount of value. Let's go with that then. So
you
like
turned a card in hand into MST, is what you did?
no, Nebthets pop monsters.
Okay, you turned... Okay.
Right. So if I had more Nebthets, I would be thinking about it a lot more seriously.
Yeah, not Sue. Yeah.
Yeah. I have Triple Sue, but Triple Sue isn't where you want it. So it was close, but no cigar. I also don't have all of the light payoffs. I think we'll get down here. I have 1 Diablos.
1 Diablos.
1 Sorcerer.
Diabolos.
So I don't have like the most payoffs either for a bunch of lights, so it didn't make sense.
You got more recruiters! Moonlit Papillion.
I have 1 copy of Pack
dare
Yugioh.
you.
Yeah, so if I wanted to
How
just
dare
run
you.
Morpho Butter Spy, I could, but no. I have a playset of Nimble Manta. It doesn't do anything, but I have it.
Yeah, I don't know how we're ever triggering that, or how we're ever doing anything with that.
I have 5 Phantom Bouncers.
That sounds relevant and good.
So it's not as bad as it initially looks. If you're on it as your tribute suite, you tribute summon the first bouncer, they beat over it, you add your 2 other Phantom Bouncers from deck to hand so you don't draw them later. Like, if we had, like, Treeborn Frog or something to actually be tribute fodder, I'd be like...
Oh yeah, then it'd be great.
Yeah, it would be, because, it's a 2400 that just lets you get 2 other 2400s. But yeah, outside of that, nah. But it's not nothing. It has some tiny legs. Got the one
convocation. That wacky magic was very enticing.
Like, I was thinking about it as well, right? The only issue is that it's banish all spells without discrimination, so you can't save them for your second wacky magic.
Oh, that's not my problem. My problem is that I don't get enough spells engraved to actually remove stuff with it.
Well, I mean, so the 2 things tie together, right? If you don't have a ton of spells to dump into it, you want to use the spell cards like in
efficiently,
in an efficient manner, right? As opposed to it being like the first one might be a board wipe, but then the other 2 are like literally dead cards in your hand.
I mean, if that was your only argument, then you'd run exactly 1 though, right? It would always be correct to run 1 wacky magic. If the second one being dead is the problem.
That's a good point. Hold up, let me pull it.
Let me put that in my deck, actually. Hold on.
Like, wait, actually, that doesn't...
No, you have...
You need...
You have 6 spells right now,
1, 2,
and some
3,
of these
4,
don't go to
5,
grave immediately. In fact, 3 of them don't go to grave immediately.
Yeah. Okay. Point still taken, but... Maybe you're right. Maybe we would see that wacky magic if we just get a couple more good, just generic spells. Again,
Maybe,
obviously, if I was on
sure.
triples convocation, it would be like a lot easier, but...
Yeah.
Neither of us are on triple convocation.
Yeah.
Trap cards, the 1 butterfly yoke feels bad.
Big sad.
Really want more. The 1
The 1 slice, kind of neat.
kind of neat. Definitely trigger.
Still would prefer a different. I'd prefer yoke over slice, but
Butterfly yoke is just more generic. Dimension slice is banishing removal, which like sometimes does come up. So it's like has some things, but yeah, definitely I would like to have the more baseline yokes filled out if possible. And then I have funny thing to maybe Maku Mech 50k.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
I can Maku Mech you. So those are all of my pulls. I don't think anything stands out extraordinary. Like, the Gaia Dragon's really sweet. And it can definitely try to come up sometimes, but it's not really going to come up by default. And I don't think anything else particularly stands out. Maybe the only thing is that I should have also done the same thing of just being like, you know, just run the 2 copies of Tefnuit and Tefnuit plus Convocation and just go second. Maybe I was just getting in on my head, being like, oh, I have recruiter monsters.
It's just a 2100 guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and show us what you got.
Do you see the thing?
Watch stream, and yes, I do. Let's go
All
ahead.
right. So I pulled a lot of funny things. I got 2 super dimensional robot galaxy destroyers.
That is actually really funny. And
Very funny.
Neo Galaxy Eyes. Great.
And a Neo Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. Woo!
Hey, I mean,
unplayable,
it's cool at least. It's a Dogmatica
very
punishment
funny.
target.
I don't think it is, because we'll never see Dogmatica punishment.
But no, that's what you say whenever you have a really sweet extra deck monster that just has big stats.
I got the one Sutek, which is like unplayable.
Yeah.
We got the 3 light ray Diabolos,
Diablosis.
and you can see my list here, my light list, where I consider doing it. And the light list does not do Hieratics, because Hieratics are not good enough to be lights. We are instead on the Watt package with a Watt Squirrel, some Hypersynchrons, yeah, and Radeon. The
Admittedly,
1800.
I do think I could have probably beaten this deck a lot easier.
Yeah, I think I could also beat this deck. This is
I mean, that's why you ran a different deck.
not peak. Yeah. Anyways, got the 2 trans, whatever. The 3 light ray Daedalus. This is for the light rock deck,
you have
where you get
Diablosis and triple Daedalus?
Yeah, I mean running all 6 is strictly incorrect, but yeah.
Dang, that's sweet. I mean, you could do a
But like in the light rock
like
deck, I could run 3 Daedalus. You know, once I'm out of rock targets for the Catapult Zone, I pop it with the Daedalus and destroy 2 of your cards.
Yeah,
Very
that
neat.
is really good.
Unfortunately, not a thing because I don't have light rocks. So,
Yeah, unfortunate.
3 Photon Bouncer, the good gem. Yeah,
Thunder
the
Spark
1
Dragon.
Hammer Bouncer, which is, you know, he's like
Yeah.
Sirocco. He's Sirocco, but slightly larger and slightly more awkward. The stat line is very relevant because it means that he gets over Wayne.
Yep.
But like, you know, yeah, fair enough. And also gets over Tefnuit, which is all, yeah, but yeah. And he also gets over like Jin.
Yeah.
The stat line's relevant.
Yeah.
I've got my dinosaur target for my 2 copies of Fossil Dig that I have.
Nice.
That's why I'm not on Fossil Dig.
Cool.
These things don't matter. Blah blah blah. The 1 Tefnuit,
Nice target.
the 1 Bright Star, love him.
Yep. The 1 Gwaine.
Yeah, the 1 Gawain, love him.
1900
Lots of cards that don't matter. Flame Tiger, I considered it. 1800 summons itself back for rank 4 plays. Reasonable. Not
Yeah.
quite there, but almost. If we got like Fire or Beast synergy, which I think we might be getting soon, we might actually see it.
We will, in fact, be looking into the next packs coming up shortly.
None of these don't matter. Blah 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 blah. Shining Elf, things that we have a small
You have 5
Yugioh package.
Butlerusk?
Yeah, the 5 Butlerusk.
Oh! My heart for Butlerusk. Wait, you didn't try to get me with Silver Sentinel?
Why would I do that?
Because it'd be so funny if I fall for it.
It would be very funny, but like it doesn't beat Fairy Wind,
Hey,
which is the thing that you're running multiple of.
It's a Rota target. It's a Earth
Oh,
level.
but if I
4.
wrote a target, you know I have it in hand.
So then you
and
set
you know
2
that it's
back
there.
row.
So I get the sweet 50-50, and you just choose to not
No,
pop
because
either
you
of them
set
with
2
your
actual
Dust
back
Tornado?
row, and then I'm just always have to
Oh.
play around you having the Silver Sentinel set.
You only have 1 Dust Tornado. Like this is not
Oh yeah, actually you make a good point.
2 Prophecy.
hmm
2 Camera Clops. It's a light. It's good enough to make the cut sometimes in a light deck.
Yeah.
We have a possible Gear Gear package. We've got 2 Gear Gear Accelerator and 1 Gear Gear Arsenal, so you can tribute this off, get to the Accelerator, and like,
Yeah.
I don't know, do something, sync them off. I don't know.
It's a when
It
you
misses
can.
timing.
It's when you can though, my guy.
One Magiline. Cry.
Yep. Oh, Magiline. Oh my god,
Be
how many
Oh.
Chateau do you have?
I think I have one.
Oh no!
We don't have enough Hunters. We don't have. We have the Midors, but they're bad. These don't matter. The 3 block golems, which I toyed around with, considered it. Unfortunately, I don't have enough Earth to make it happen because I want to be on like the Gawain and stuff.
Yeah, Gawain and Goldfash and Tefnuit.
Yep. 1 Trooper, which I had more than I could be on the
Junks and Crunks.
whatever it's called.
The Juke Fighter?
Yeah, the Juke Fighter's got that summon.
Right.
You know thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
Reinforced Truth.
Yeah, I could be on 2 Reinforced Truth and a couple Trooper and like an AD changer. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, having a recruiter monster, it's nice.
Unfortunately, there's only 1, so not really worth it.
Womp womp.
These don't matter. Uniflora could sometimes matter. I don't know. We probably don't get enough beasts because the upcoming packs are like the Beast Warrior Fire Fist packs, so this probably still doesn't matter. None of these matter. The 1 Revival Golem, very cool. Big
Cool.
stuff.
Very cool.
None of these. The 3 Catapult Zone.
3
The
Catapult
1
Zone,
Chateau.
1 Chateau.
Yeah. I like that ratio.
Man, I wanted to
I mean, if I
have
got 3
Butler
Chateau,
Us.
I could have run all the Butler-esque and I could have played Magiline. That would be pretty solid. How do you get past Magiline Chateau? It's just too much.
Exactly! That's why I want to be on Medolches, but I don't have enough!
Evo Diversity, good card, if only there were good evil tiles to search.
Dude, wait for just like 50 years of support. Don't worry.
On vacation, solid.
One
1 power
as well.
means that that shit does not work.
Yep.
Big set.
You also only have 1 power.
Storm
We
is
both
cool
had 2
enough.
strength and 1 power prophecy. Fascinating.
Yeah, weird stuff. Storm, I considered running it because I want to get back on the food chain, the plant deck.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have good plants to reborn besides Alverdich, which, to be fair, not bad.
Yeah, I need to double check the wording on Storm, but I don't know if it counts itself for its destruction effect. Does it?
I'd assume it doesn't.
Okay, that's what my assumption was as well. Because I was like, then it would just be like quasi MST maybe, but I just don't think it is.
I would play MST at home.
Yeah, I'd have to double check its ruling though.
Got the 2 yoke. None of this matters. The 3 compulsory escape device. I could summon Revival Golem off Catapult Zone, then a compulsory escape device it back, and then Catapult Zone it again.
Send it from
Crazy.
hand. I
Oh.
was thinking about the escape devices if I could find a deck that had like a Stratos S card. We just don't have those right now.
Yeah, I know. That's the list.
Looks good. Yeah, it doesn't look like either of our polls were particularly like game warping this week.
I mean, hold on. Jin alone is game warping like crazy.
You are right. Jin alone is game warping.
It only takes 1 card because it's in the extra deck
Yes.
to crazily warp everything.
Yeah.
It crazily warped my deck building.
I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this though. It feels less bad than it did in the first week where you pulled Thought Ruler.
Oh, I mean, yeah, in the first week when I pulled Thought Ruler and Black Rose, yeah, fair.
Yeah. Like,
And when we had 0 outs to Thought Ruler, yeah, fair.
yeah. So maybe that's just our card pool is getting more diverse of me being like excuse me. But of me being like, okay, I can build to try to beat this. I can that's something I can do. Like Tefnuit is Tefnuit and Black Rose are both lights and fires, and Djinn is a dark. I just run Gozen match. Right? Like
I mean, despicable, but yes.
I think we're gonna slowly find ourselves getting a little bit into a floodgate format. I mean, we don't have a ban list system in place right now, nor do we have winner or loser packs, which, by the way, to everybody watching, if you have any ideas for how we could shape... Again, we have 2 weeks left for the format as is. Blade Wolf is currently at 3 wins. I'm at 2. I have to win next week just to push it to the week 7. If Blade Wolf wins next week, that's 4 wins, best of 7. But if you guys have any ideas for how we can augment the format, either winner pack, loser packs, winner bonus, loser bonus, ban list things, a lot of these other things that other series had borrowed, because we have identified some aspects of the card acquisition where we're like, man, there's just a couple things that we would like to have just be a little bit different if possible. So if you guys have any ideas, go ahead and just let us know. But right now, we are going to go ahead and open up the next choice of packs for the coming week. So we are going to scroll all the way down to the end, to the start of 2013.
You know what's fucked up? Judgment of Light, not actually that many lights.
I did not know that. We have
very fucked up.
Cosmo Blazar, Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, Judgment of the Light, and Shadow Specters. Which, by the way, I do believe Judgment of the Light was the last set that me and my brother played before his hiatus. So
wow,
we're starting to get into a series of packs that I just did not play during, which will be wild. But let's take a first look at a Cosmo Blazar. So, looking at Cosmo Blazar again, skipping all the way down to the commons, we have the Hazy Flames in the common slot.
Do we have a single playable Hazy Flame? Is that a thing?
I think in the rare slot, is there Xyz monster? Let me double check.
We can use them as normal summonable high-level monsters with like a Krebins, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
we're kind of past the point where I want to spend 2 cards on Thought Ruler. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Two turns and 2 normal summons on Thought Ruler, kind of pricey.
Mm-hmm. We do have Garbage Ogre and Garbage Lord are actually pretty interesting.
Oh, you can make a rank 5.
I think Maku Mech is actually a light monster, though.
Oh, well. Yeah, I guess there are no dark anomalies.
But it's like a it's a variable level 5 extender. I guess are there any other rank 5s in this? Well, we'll look at all of the other packs as things progress, because maybe it becomes relevant with other packs we get to open, but they are just a little small engine where you can just kind of have a guy you can summon on out. Go Ghost is not relevant for us because we don't have the structure deck Go Go's.
Raven and Tenki are relevant. You've also got a Soul Beast already in your collection, so you can search that off Tenki. Just get the 1900.
Yeah, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Raven allows you to get the Fire Formation Tenki, and then I can add Assault Beast, which is just 1900. Tenki also gives us some flexibility if other stuff pops up.
We've also both already got one Horn of the Phantom Beast.
Yes, we do both have one Horn of the Phantom Beast, so Beast Warriors
historically is relevant for the
also,
for the Fire Fist.
Notably is Leotar. Leotar does pseudo act as just a 2000 attack normal summon.
Yeah, it's a 2K.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, were you on any normal monsters?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not.
The only normals I was on were the 1 tributes, which would already beat over.
Yeah.
So he's basically just
matter.
a 2000 attack normal summon. And he's an
2K level 4 Earth? Wild.
A level 4 Earth 2000 attack normal summon is pretty
Search
good.
a lot Tenki. Crazy.
Other than that, in the common slot is like I guess 10 cent is a pretty good battle trick. I mean, if you open enough of the Fire Formation cards,
if you
have
open
your
enough,
team
very
passively
funny.
Get like plus 500 passively, like that's good, right?
Yeah.
Like a 10 plus a 10 cent, that's plus 600 attack passively. Turns Leotar into a 2600 normal summon. Pyrotech Mech Shiryu. Now, I know you're not into the Tiger Dragon anymore, but what about a 2900 1 tribute?
I mean, questionable.
It's a 2900.
It does pierce. If you're still on recruiters, I'm still getting in for like 2k damage. That's not bad.
That's a lot of damage. It's something to be very aware about. So, it's a couple things there. I don't think either of us have like the shark stuff.
No. I mean, we've got some Fishborgs, and just having access to more reasonable waters is relevant for that, but
if we're doing some Fishborg gaming. Let's go ahead and look at the rares, because those are the next things that possibly show up in small numbers.
Got a bunch of ZW stuff, which is terrible and irrelevant.
Literally irrelevant.
Heraldic Beasts, which are just, generally bad.
Yep. Basel Triad.
Gorilla. Love grip.
Joan is a 1900 level 4 normal summon. Oh wait, no. If this card
And
attacks,
it's a light, and it's a warrior.
if this card attacks, it loses 300 attack during the damage step only. I didn't read that part.
Wow.
Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Very funny is we could Crimson Blader lock each other. That would be pretty funny.
It would, and it's very hard to deal with.
Yes, 2800. Like we have to have
And 26 butt is very relevant in our format.
Yeah, especially with the enemy controller and butterfly yokes. So
yeah,
it is going to be a hard chonker to beat over, and it's a level 8 synchro, and we both already have like
relevant.
We've already been trying to summon level 8 synchros, so we already could both fold this into our strategy without...
I do have a lot more level 4 tuners, though, so I'm more capable of getting into this with, like, normal summon a level 4 tuner and summon a Tiki.
Yeah. I have the top runners if I was, like, desperate for it, but yeah, in terms of you having, like, playable level 4 tuners...
I've got 1600 attack level 4 tuners.
But doesn't Hyper
and
Synchron negate its effects?
No. It would banish it if it's a dragon.
So Hyper Synchron only does something if it's a dragon.
Yeah.
Fascinating. I did not know that. So on this, so with Crimson Blader, it would just be a level 4 tuner.
Yes.
Well, there we go. There we go.
There's a generic. Oh, there's not a generic ring for. Okay, yeah. None of these are generic, actually. I think that's all we have to say. Cosmo Blazer,
I
like,
think Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirit could be like a little rank 3 Xyz guy, but we're not. I'm the only one with a rank 3
You think you're gonna have level 3 fires engraved? Ridiculous.
I mean, Spirit itself is a level 3 fire.
You think you're gonna have 2 Spirit?
Triple
Crazy.
Spirit!
That's
See, I'm
just
gonna get triple Spirit, triple Tenki, and my problems are just gonna be solved.
No, I'm desperate to get 3 of a common. There's no way we're getting 3 of a rare.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen.
So that's Cosmo Blazar. Next up, we got Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy.
This will power creep us, yes.
Oh, wait. This is the Dragon Ruler pack.
This is the Dragon Ruler pack.
Oh, God. And it's the Dragon Ruler pack in such a way that we can't even assume, like, oh, we'll both get, like, 3-ish Dragon Rulers. Nuh-uh. One of us could get, like, 4 Dragon Rulers, and the other person could get 0, and then the series is just over.
Yes. Also, the Dragon Rulers are not even remotely close to even in power. Redox is weirdly good. Because we have a lot of Earths already.
We are super stacked on Earths.
We have basically no good winds or waters. We could pick up fires from Cosmo Blazer, but otherwise, pretty light on them.
So, like...
It's really Redox.
If someone gets triple Redox and the other person just doesn't, it would be, the series would be in a very interesting place, I would say.
You might say the series is over, but it might be over anyway, so that's not a problem for me.
Yeah, exactly, because next week would be Although,
but not even just the Dragon Rulers. There's a bunch of crazy stuff here.
I actually have a rank 7 to summon with them. I can overlay them into Gaia Dragon.
Wild.
So, that's a... Maybe I should go for it, but maybe I should just...
I can also summon them with Queen Dragon Jin, though.
I mean, but you already have good targets for Queen Dragon Jin. So what?
It's true.
And there
can't hurt having more, though.
Wait, what's the wording on Queen Dragon Jin again? Are there effects negated permanently?
Let's find out. Queen Dragon Jin... Yes. Its effects are just negated permanently. Okay, so they wouldn't bounce.
They would not bounce. Okay, that's the thing I was thinking
about. I would just be getting that 2800 blaster.
Oh, man.
Also, Queen Dragon Jin is a dragon. More stuff to banish for the Dragon Rulers. I also have got Black Rose, which always goes to grave. More stuff to banish for the Dragon Rulers.
Oh, no. Maybe my life would be over. Oh, no.
But there's a lot of good stuff in this pack, though. Like, not even just the Dragon Rulers. There's a bunch of very reasonably, like, rarity Xyz monsters.
Oh, we got Shark Fortress as a 5 and King of the Feral Imps as a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, common Xyz are exciting. There's also all the baby dragons in the common slot. There's technically you can make Battle in Boxer lead yoke.
There are some playable Battle in Boxers for sure.
The question is, are they playable if you only get like 5 of them?
I mean, I think the answer is how many Blaster did you get?
Now we're asking the real
They're playable if you have Blaster because they're fires. They will make the cut.
Now we're getting there. Okay, Mermail Abyss Oshia. Fascinating. So we have the
a lot of
common
the water
Xyz,
stuff here is
Shark
not quite good enough,
Fortress,
even
King
if
of
you
Fairlands.
get title though.
I don't think we're in a memory loss format right now. Like, not all of our guys actually activate their effects, and then it's still only a temporary Book of Moon.
I mean, you can. I guess I need to play around it from now on. I need to be summoning Black Rose in defense.
Ah! I can get you.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else notable from this pack, you think? Other than just the
really, Dragon Rulers, some reasonable rarity Ixies. Battle and Boxers are like almost playable, and depending on Blasters will be playable. Tether Wolf is playable. There's a lot of playable stuff in here.
Oh, Tether Wolf. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tether Wolf's playable.
Right. I forgot about Tether Wolf. Because it could just gain.
Yeah, it can pump itself.
2,500.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. Man, spicy pack, Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. Next up is Judgment of the Light. I do not actually know what's in here super well. We got the super defense robos.
I have the rank 10. I can do it.
Wait, don't they summon a rank 8 though?
Do they?
Yeah, they summon a rank 8. Their whole thing is to summon Googly Eyes Drum Dragon. Yeah.
What's the rank 10 for? Who makes the rank 10?
Super Defense Robo Galaxy Destroyer? No one. I don't think that's not an archetype
Super
card.
Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer.
Yeah, that's not an archetype card. If anything,
Yeah, but I assume that like something within the couple years surrounding it would make it remotely summonable, but no.
I think it
okay.
It might be with like the DD Esper Star Sparrow stuff, like DD Esper Star Sparrow, the
Wild.
DD Carrier, and the
yeah, okay.
Iron Giant guy. I don't remember all their names. But
yeah, all right.
We got the bad Star Seraphs, unfortunately. Umbral Horrors? I know.
Unform is playable.
When this card is destroyed by battle inside of the
That's
graveyard,
the attack in. But then you get a rank 4 in your M2.
summon 2 Umbral Horrors. Oh, because it doesn't exclude itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
You can't make a rank 4 because you don't have one. Unless you pull one. But
yeah,
I can make Queen Dragon Jin off of this, which is very funny.
Fascinating. Schwarzschild Limit Dragon.
It's playable.
It's
kind of awkward
like a
and weird.
rank
But
8 Dragon Enabler.
yeah, I just need 3 of them, and then I can summon my rank 8.
Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon. That'd be so sweet. Cult Wing, if we're trying to do.
We've got the bad Boojins, love them.
Yep. Turtle Wolf and Ophidian. The Calibrator for our anti-Xyz tech. Also
None of
common
these
Xyz, but the common Xyz
But
are
they're not good.
super solid. Yeah, the common Xyz here are not super solid.
Fencing Fire Ferret, crazy.
Oh, is that at the bottom of the commons? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they randomly have stuff at the bottom of the commons? What is this? Oh, Madolce
Fire.
Chocolates!
Yeah, you could pick up 3 Chocolots for your Chateau. Yeah. It's a 2k butt if you have Chateau up, I guess. The atmosphere is very funny and possibly good.
You have to banish 2 monsters you control and 1 monster from your graveyard.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought it was 1 and 1. It is not, in fact, 1
If
and
it was
1.
1
Never
and
mind.
1, I was like, okay, that would be reasonable, but it's 2 and 1, so I'm like, nah.
Never mind.
Fire Ferret is crazy. That's super sweet. That would be quite the card to add to the pools.
Yeah.
We have
So it's mostly Umbral Horrors at common. That's it.
yeah, mostly the Umbral Horrors and this is where the Trap Tricks come into
This is the
play.
Murmello. Yeah.
We have the 1 copy of Trap Hole in our pools.
I mean, yeah, pulling any Murmello is pretty good.
Yeah. So that would be huge.
I mean,
I think
Rain is good if you have other
Cavalry,
Boojins, but unfortunately the bad Boojins are here.
Archwing Cavalry is a level 4 1900.
Yeah,
Level 4 1900s. Let's go.
that's accurate. I mean, it's playable.
Yeah.
I might play it. I think that's it. That's all we got. Emperor helps you in the Monarch deck, but there is no such Monarch deck. So
yeah. Yeah. If you have exactly triple cavalry, you could run Archfiend Horror, but then we're talking about pulling like 4 rares out of 12 packs, and that's just not gonna happen.
I have Archfiend Empress already.
Oh.
Yeah, so we can normal Archfiend Emperor so that we can have a body engraved to resummon with Empress, except I have no way of getting Empress on board, so like what am I doing here?
You're brewing. Huh, I think you're right. I don't think there's that much.
There's nothing here.
Yeah, there's really not much here.
There's a generic Synchro. Level 4 Synchro, which is special and different.
Oh, Balmug?
Since you're still on Krebins. Yeah,
Balmug. Level 2 non-tuners there.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
I guess there's the really funny world of I open double Balmug, but then you just destroy it by battle. What? What?
Yeah.
He only goes infinite if you summon 2 copies of him and you pop him by card effect over and over.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You can firewall loop with this guy.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Topologic Bomber Dragon, Underworld Fighter Balmug. He's coming for you.
I think we're done with Judgment of the Light, actually.
Yeah, I think we are too. Last set for the selection is Shadow Specters. Here are Ghost Tricks.
The Ghost Trick. And more Battling Boxers.
In the rare slot, we actually have a couple options.
Do we?
No, we just have the... No, not really. So we don't do Aritama and Nikitama.
Cheat Commissioner is a generic rank 3 that I could use Mole for, which is relevant.
Yes.
It's not good, but it is a thing, I guess.
Oh, it literally doesn't do anything if it's by itself. You need to
I mean, it lets me get Mole out of attack position.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's non-zero value, but it's pretty close to 0.
Yeah, I think Vivid Knight has an effect. No, it doesn't. Nope.
Level 4, 1700 light monster. You know, it's.
Are you? Would you run the 17?
No, I would not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I just wouldn't play the light deck, is what it is.
Gigantic Castle is a generic 9, which could come up in our.
I don't have a 9 yet, so it would just help me flex.
Yeah. It would also be. I guess it goes alongside my XX Saber Gothams. So, flexible guy there.
Alongside, it probably cuts the XX Saber Gotham. That's right. Probably.
And then the Maleferouses. They do rank 2 shenanigans, right?
No, they don't. They don't do anything.
The Maleferouses.
They're unplayable.
A couple more battling boxers. The Secret Sex that I don't think do anything. They do stuff with 0 attack and or defense dark monsters. Very specific.
Very cool.
Very specific. Mythic Tree and Water Dragon. If we do go into Dragon Rulers, we have the Baby Raccoons.
I mean,
which
I guess they are dragons of the correct typing, and that's all they are.
Yep. Wait, Protector Dragon. If you wanted to go with a meme equip spell. Oh! Pump Princess! Pump Princess!
Why are you so hyped for Pump Princess? Like, it's good. It's fine.
Imagine me getting triple Pump Princess, and then your guys have 0 attack points.
Imagine playing Fairy Wind.
Always, hey, I mean, you only have 1 Fairy Wind, right?
It's true.
So, like, you know, I just bait out the first one, and then I set the other 2 Pump Princesses up.
Okay.
We're
Chain
starting
Whirlwind.
to the point where we have a lot of things to Fairy Wind. There's a lot of things to Fairy Wind. Ghost Tricks are Ghost Tricks.
Bunch of zombie things which are not great.
Do anything?
No. You need other spirit monsters for it to do something.
If you're on a critical mass of spirit monsters, being able to bounce the high commitment extra deck bosses is not awful.
Whoa. Do you have a critical mass of spirit monsters? Is there any chance of that? Like, no.
No. But I'm saying, there is a hypothetical situation we can construct where he's not awful. That's all. Why is there a Gemini monster in this set? What?
I don't know.
It can go from being a dark zombie into being an earth dinosaur. Why? Night Ray Grepher is another light 1700 if you really want to run light 17s.
Yeah.
Weaver, Buster, and Collapse are crazy. I don't know why they're here with this garbage.
Oh, yeah, because okay, yeah, those cards are crazy.
Vampire Kingdom also very good.
Let's do zombies gain 500 once per turn when a card is sent from your opponent's graveyard, target card of the field. Sun went dark. Is vampire most free hand deck to graveyard to destroy that target. I counter your catapult zone.
It's true.
It perfectly counters, but you have to open other vampires in order to run with it, and then you're getting into running.
Do you? Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to pull. You don't need to open them in your opening hand, but you need to pull other vampires. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to pull them in the packs. So.
Yeah. You only need like 2 or 3 targets in deck. It's fine.
Yes, but also, yeah, White Dragon and Black Dragon are crazy, and if we get them, we get them, and they would be a crazy part of the set. And I think that does it for the overview discussion of all 4 sets we can pick from.
Yeah.
Blade Wolf, are you leaning towards one of these sets?
I think I'm going with... I'm leaning a little bit towards Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, just a little bit.
I mean,
but
you definitely do
I could also
benefit
go for
from
the
Dragon Rulers.
I could go for the polar opposite move and go for Judgment of the Light, where neither of us get anything.
Let's say I high roll, hypothetically. If I high roll, do I get anything? No.
There's some rank 4s that are relevant, right?
There's Bujingte Susanoo.
E-Beetle. Oh, and Judgment of the Light.
No, that have to be on dark monsters? I guess there's Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare. That can out someone. Man, I don't even have that much.
Yeah, I'm going Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. Let's do it.
I don't even have high roll potential with this set. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. If I open triple copies of all the Super Defense Robots and triple Googly Eyes, I could just do that.
I mean, yeah, you don't get anything out of Judgment of the Light. Neither do I, right? There's nothing in here I want.
Yeah, there's nothing in here that like leans me one way.
There's nothing in there at all. So that's why I'm going Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy.
Oh, you're doing Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were being serious.
Oh, I mean, I was considering both of these packs. I think I can't take Cosmo Blazer or Shadow Specters, but like Judgment of the Light and Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy are both pretty reasonable for me, I think.
Yeah, one is just like, don't introduce cool card. Well, one would have introduced Fencing Fire Ferret. That's a common.
It's true.
It would have been exactly how many copies of Fencing Fire Ferret we get. So you're opening...
However, instead, yeah, I want to do dragony things. It's going to be sick.
Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. I mean, you have Queen Dragon Jin, which is pretty good with dragony things.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And Black Rose, because we are going to run out of dragons to banish very quickly.
So I'm going to go with... Shoot, what's my best course of action here to try to counterpick? God. I think it's safe to say that I'm not picking Cosmo Blazar. I literally don't think there's anything in there worthwhile. Well, in the context of what our collections look like right now and how many packs we're opening, I don't think there's anything reasonable for me to get other than to maybe high roll Floodgate you with Crimson Blader, and then that's like it's a pretty specific thing. You already picked Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. So I could try to pick something to help shore up my dragon pool. I think... does Judgment of the Light introduce more Battling Boxers, or no? No, it does not. Because I was thinking, like, maybe I just pull enough Battling Boxers and I just go with that, but there are no more good Battling Boxers to pull. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I definitely don't think I want to give you White and Black Dragon, because then you get to just summon Queen Dragon Jin that much easier.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if I make us pull Judgment of the Light, there's just nothing to get. So maybe the pull is Cosmo Blazer then? But, oh, Cosmo Blazer is like... Oh man, this is tough. This is tough. I mean, because you picked Dragon Rulers, so now I have to try to contest with Dragon Rulers. Shoot. Shoot. So I need to make this last one more week. So I need to make it last from next week to the following week.
Simply pull more blasters than me. Simple as that. Pull more
You know what?
Redox.
I think that's the play, and because I think that's the play, I'm going to go with Judgment of the Light.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go Judgment of the Light. I think the best play is for me to try to introduce more removal in the form of Murmello and Fencing Fire Ferrets, and just hope I can just kill your guys. Which is, not always the best plan in a limited environment, but that's what we're going with.
Not the best plan against Dragon Rulers in particular, but it's pretty good in limited environments otherwise.
Yes, otherwise. So, for people following along, this is where we're currently at. Blade Wolf has 3 wins. I got 2 wins. I gotta try to win next week so I can push it to that week 7 and then see who can get the final beat. But that will be it for today. Again, for any of you guys that are out there think of the next time we do this. Maybe we do 7 weeks, maybe we do 10 weeks, maybe we do 5 weeks. Maybe we have a way where we winner packs, loser packs, winner edition, loser edition, something like that. Maybe again, all these are very hypothetical. I was even thinking of like maybe there's a way we could choose to skip years, because like we were both talking about, like there are some years that feel less impactful, or some sets literally feel like, okay, I just don't pick this set because it's so bad. So it removes it from picking between 4 sets to like almost picking between like 2 or 3 sets. But all of those are just ideas. So for any ideas you guys have, please leave it in a comment below, leave it in the chat, and we'll be seeing it around as we develop. Catch you guys next week for week 6. Let's see if we can keep this going on to week 7. Blade Wolf, if you have anything final you want to say?
Well, I'm excited for our final week, and hope to see you next week, and then we'll do a new series. I don't know.
Alrighty. We'll see you guys all around, and as always, please take care.